Now, if you take 30 kilohertz and you run it from cheek to cheek, it sterilizes your root canals, all of the tubes in your teeth, all the spaces underneath your crowns, your fillings, sterilizes everything. Because you can take a spoon and do this. Just lightly tap your teeth. And if you feel a sensation, it means there might be some bacteria in the root canal area, not enough to ever cause you any problem because your body's going to repair it as fast as it happens. But 24 hours after you run 30 kilohertz for 6 minutes through your cheeks, it sterilizes everything. The next day when you do that, you can't even feel the fork or the spoon do that because your teeth are 100% now. You can have an abscessed tooth with an infection the size of a golf ball in your jaw. And in 24 hours, you can heal that tooth and remove 100% of the infection so a dentist can go in and do a root canal or fix the tooth rather than go on 2 weeks of antibiotics and have the pain and suffering. I was at the doctor's office showing him this frequency zapper at 30 kilohertz, and the guy comes in with an abscess, his face is all swelled up, and I grabbed that and I stuck it in the roof of his mouth and I put it on stuck it in his ear. He's sitting there 1 minute, he said, oh, the pain all stopped, which means I anesthetized the infection from being able to reproduce itself. And so we left him with that on. I gave the dentist one of them so this guy could continue using it. But it took a couple of days with the frequency zapper, but he was able to come in and have a root canal done without using any secondary medication. I cracked the tooth that had an abscess with 105.5 fever, which I should have died with that fever. It went through my bone marrow, through the bone in my jaw into my bone marrow. So I had a 3/8-inch abscess in bone marrow next to the brain. I should have died from that. The guy wanted $35,000 to cut my jaw out and take half of my face off to get at the infection. I says, no, I got this little, no bigger than a book of matches, frequency zapper. I stuck it in my ear, stuck it in the roof of my mouth, and I left it on there for 24 hours. I went back the next day, he did a root canal, had no infection, normal 96.5, and he repaired the tooth completely, put a cap on it, all for free, because he lost the bet. But I could heal the tooth in 24 hours. He said that's impossible. My son had one too. He had a root canal, abscess in his lower jaw, the size of a golf ball. And he wanted to pull the tooth out, but he couldn't because of the poison getting in the bloodstream. So I made him a bet. They wanted $5,000 for the tooth and the medicine, put a crown on there, do root canal. I says, if I can come back in 24 hours, 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, with a 100% healthy tooth, pink gum, no infection, that you guys will do a root canal and repair that tooth and put a new crown on top. And 7 doctors and 4 anesthesiologists took that bet. The next day at 4 o'clock, I came back and I got a new tooth for my son. To this day, he's 26 now. He still has that tooth. It's still a good tooth. Don't have to lose it.
Can his frequency grow teeth as well? I heard about ultrasounds that can actually do that, actually stimulate the...
Well, that's the Hulda Clark frequency zapper. 30 kilohertz is the one that fixes your teeth, gets rid of all your abscess, accelerates your healing process 400%, and so that's good to know.